Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here bringing you another COH2 replay brought to you by Skip This If You Don't Want to Know. Maltz, this is a 3v3 on Red Ball Express with Maltz, Imulone? God damn it. And, why can't people have decent names? Shitty Garrier, great. Then we have Pink Guy, IPS, and Caspery? Anyway, rank-wise, let's see. Okay, versus Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, this is going to be interesting. In any case, if you want to submit a COH2 replay, you can do so via my YouTube channel. Just go to my Facebook or Gmail, submit it. It's awesome like that. And, you know, just pointing out there, I want to thank my Patreon supporters like Sean, Leo, Tim, and Hercules. Thank you so very much for your awesome support. And I'm already hating this match. Why? Not because it's a 3v3. Kind of enjoy 3v3s from time to time. Not because the fact that it is on Red Ball Express. I actually quite enjoy this map. Because Malone picked goddamn Armor Company. And if you are a long time, or even short time, COH2 watcher on my channel, you know I fucking despise this doctrine. Wholeheartedly. So I can't wait to see how, you know, Malone does. Now, on the other hand, we have IPS, and he picked the Spearhead Doctrine. This is actually pretty good versus the British, cancels their emplacements, and long-term for really good heavy tank and armor. We have Elite Armor, or Elite Troops, which is pretty good for a Tiger tank. Stormtroopers are really pretty good infantry, and with the upgrade you get with these guns, the G43s, plus the stun grenades, that makes actually normal Grenadiers up to those Stormtroopers very effective infantry. Wow! That MG is doing a lot of damage. Poor. You should have probably retreated that. You should have probably retreated. Just saying, Caspery. Caspery. There you go. Anyway, Red Ball Express is divided in 3 lanes. Typically, one player go left, one player go mid, and one player go right. But, if you want to really solidify a location, you'll have 2 players push right, 1 player push mid, and 1 player, and then pretty much a scout force, if anything, just to make sure you don't flank you. Well, it looks like in this case, Caspery got pushed off right, so he's probably going to push mid. And then we have the double team via IPS and Pink Guy over here to really secure their territory. The nice MG location, really hard to flank that. Probably actually should not have it this way. Honestly, when you're in a wall area, you kind of want to face it like the edge here, this line, like along this path. That way, of course, he can't flank you this way. And then the other way, facing the this direction. The reason why you do that is that way it's harder to flank this MG. But you're using the natural geography and pretty much terrain to pretty much cover your MG and make sure you can't be flanked. Now, they can always throw a grenade, but it's so early in the game that's very unlikely to happen. MG, bad building, because again, there's no window here, so we can't fire long ways, meaning just a simple flank around this way, or even just straight up will pretty much kill it. Yeah, but it looks like the Germans should probably go capture this point. Hey, Pink Guy, capture it for your teammates. I'm just pointing out there. Might be helpful, you know, to capture territory. Anyway, so they have right. Now it looks like it's going to be a battle for mid. Let's see now. Okay, we have a fighting position over here. Pretty much MG to help locate this. MG should probably go in this building, not in the middle of a dirt road with negative cover. Just pointing it out there. Pushing up with Grenadiers. Capture this point. I'm seeing really... Okay, Riflemen, pretty good. This building has lots of windows, so they should be out at full fighting capacity. And they don't really have a ton of cover here. There's sure some heavy cover, but it's not necessarily facing that direction. So they could have a hard time fighting those Riflemen. Now, if they get a... Let's see right now. I was going to say rifle grenade. That would be wonderful. Oh, yeah, you're about to pretty much get to battle phase 1. So that with that gets you a rifle grenade, and he has more than enough munitions to fire a couple rounds. Why you move up, I don't understand. I know you're like, I want to fight those, but there's more troops, so it's going to have a harder time. Oh, Assault Gren's coming around for a flank. Oh, boy. Oh, geez, oh, man. Don't worry. Look, I know. Some people are like, "Oh, Greyshot, you're being overly negative." Well, the problem is they're not great short range. They don't have a lot of armor. The best thing I can see for them is the demo charge you get for the Americans. That's the best thing. The best thing. MG stopping the flank, I think. No, the MG is moving. It's like, sir, we're firing on the men. No, let's move. And these guys retreat. This guy should push up if I was there. We go. And MG's being deployed. At that point, I would fall back. He's not moving. Alright, and he's going to get annihilated by the MG. But in the meantime, he pushed back the remaining British infantry section, so he doesn't have to worry about that. So the right side is pretty much open. Now mid, oh look, stormtroopers, sorry, storm pioneers, pretty much can annihilate that. Focus squad support to fire long range. Yeah, don't get me wrong, they're good close range, and yes, they can dominate. But the problem is, you have to get A, very close, and B, you have to make sure they stay alive. They just don't have a lot of defensive capabilities to really do that, unlike Panzer Grenadiers or even Storm Pioneers. So you have to be very cautious with them, and they are like require heavily the element of surprise. Our rifle grenade would probably be very effective. Oh, nice MG bunker. Didn't even see that. That'll help. Although I'm curious about your position on that. You figure you want to move it up a little bit more so that way they can't come around this way. They can still capture the point technically without being in MG range. So there is that. Right now, army-wise, looks like the Allies have the advantage just by the amount of units. Although it's close. But they have a small advantage, though. We look at territory, and once again, the Allies have a pretty good advantage. Though, nice medical. This is very risky because artillery could very easily knock out line infantry retreating here, but provides reinforcement and heals. Oh my god, there's a lot of bunkers. Not bunkers, sorry, what am I saying? Mortars. There's a lot of mortars, and they kill bunkers. That's, yes. Complete sentences, Greyshot. You can do it. Look, if you're wondering, hey, Greyshot, what, man, you seem a little off. Nice armored car, very good at killing light vehicles. Scout car, though, has an autocannon that can push shit back, but this thing focus fire can very easily counter the scout car. I'm maybe a little bit flustered, simply because I got pepper sprayed over very recently, in the last day, so I still have some of the slight effects from it that are quite annoying. So I apologize if that is noticeable, but very nice grenades from the British player. Again, I don't see a lot of British players get the grenade ability, but thank you. Thank you. He's like, fuck you. Because that pretty much wiped out his MG and Grenadier squad, reducing his amount of people on the front lines. Nice armor-piercing rounds doing a lot of damage. Scout car doing quite a bit. Hey, where's that Grenadier squad you have? Or Storm Pioneers coming in. Oh, come on. Nice Panzer Shrek shot. Come on. Stop moving and start firing. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Also, Panzerfaust would have been amazing. Hey, Scout car, a few more shots would have killed that thing, just saying. Even though one more shot would have killed you. Actually, a little bit more from armor-piercing rounds. A lot of things. But at least both sides managed to, not lose any forces. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The British really did a lot. And actually, kind of, that was, even though that the British didn't gain territory, they still, well, I was going to say, they kind of inflicted some decent losses upon the enemy. Now, again, two British and American, you have great defensive capabilities, and the Americans good at assault, but the British can be pretty good, too, if used effectively with their heavier rifles. They just have to be in cover. They're not very good at moving from cover to cover. So you have to gain cover, defeat the enemy, move up, make sure you gain cover before you fight the enemy, and just keep doing that. But yeah, no, again. Oh, you didn't get grenades, you got research. But no, that was pretty good. Though, again, you did lose troops. I'm not saying you didn't, but that was actually pretty good. And this guy's probably going to push a lot, and he's probably going to pay for it. If he somehow... Why are you putting a mine? He's literally shooting you. Hey, guys. Okay, W Stern Pioneer here. Just letting you know, it's a better idea to place a mine directly in front of the unit you could kill in a single shot. That allowed you so weak that you could be sniped by a sniper 2 feet in front of it. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. Anyway, it looks like the Allies are pretty much taking over the munitions point. A lot of the major points are in the mid, so if you capture those, you can reduce the enemy's, oh wow, effectiveness with, getting more resources. Oh boy, that... Looks like all 3 guys are now on the far right side, so congrats on that. Why are you moving the truck up now? Don't you see this truck is having some issues? Yeah, this medical, while in a good position, is very vulnerable because you have Why are you still coming up? You have to defend it like this. I just imagine these 2 guys like driving up, being like, "Hey, you don't see us. We're just gonna. Are you really Are you gonna really deploy it?" Oh no, he just did a turn. Now he's driving away. It's like, You didn't see anything. Also, no Panzerfaust, really? Oh, now you fire it. Also, just saying, you can be behind here and be healed. The Stuart is pretty effective at killing infantry. You're going to die because negative cover. Oh, wow. I'm surprised you didn't die. Oh, there's a Panzer Grenadier squad. But what are you going to do against the infantry with the Piat, a.k.a. effective against this? You threw a fire grenade on your own building! And both Panzerschreck shots missed. Here's the thing, though. I'm not even mad. Because... Wow, that sucks for him. Holy mackerel. That was just a big ball of WTF right there. And free Panzerschreck. Even better. Even better. Yeah, looks like the British guy's just gonna move up and be like, hey, I'm gonna take this point, it's mine. Now, unfortunately, because he has the armored car, he can't put a Beaufort to defend it. But on the left side, nice Beaufort location, guarding this point and guarding this point. I'm actually surprised he hasn't laid down some mines. Probably would be effective. He has enough munitions. He could probably place some mines in the meantime. I mean, he also has the company command post. Let's see. And we have the major being deployed. The British player has, yeah, company command post. Wait. That's not it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's going for his. I'm like, wait. Nice idea with the flame half-track. Very effective. Problem is, Beaufort kills all light vehicles. Even kills the armor. So, nice Piat shot. That was kind of bad. Are you an AI? No, you're not an AI. That was a really dumb move. We have a headquarters building, once again, up closer to the front. But make sure you have guys to guard it. And I'm not seeing really any defenses here at all. Or really a lot of guys on the front line. So it looks like the Allies could literally push up anywhere. And just dish out a lot of damage to the Axis. Very curious to see how the Axis are going to come back from this. Usually, I start hearing GTA saying we should quit once the enemy gets majority of the points in mid. Let alone the entire front. That's hard. That's really hard to come back from. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, demo charges! I'm just saying, you have the munitions for it. Mortar teams are make this well, yeah, don't get buildings when there's mortars hitting you. That's rule number 1, because it's just it just makes it more likely the mortar's going to hit you because you're in a building, which is a bigger target. Especially when they have a lot of mortars, like a mortar emplacement right next door. Just pointing it out there. Okay, retreating. Okay, I'm assuming you're going to put a medical down, which is going to take a lot of your fuel away. I don't know what you're going to do. Or you could go mechanized, and you can try to rush for a king. I'm assuming he just got hit with a mine, or... Is that a pack? There's a pack. Did you move the pack? Did you have a... I think you had a pack. I love how this guy's getting pissed off by the... What was it? Malls, who's just constantly chucking grenades. That's hilarious. Also, we went commandos, so that's good for bombers, and some commandos, which as you can see, deployed. It's funny how this one's crashed, and this one's like, oh, we're not crashed. We're kind of crashed, but we landed. Sort of. Kind of. Oh, I'd even pay attention to detail in there. That'd be... Anyway. Be cool if they actually, you know, deployed a light vehicle or something from these. Like, it's not just infantry. You actually got, like, a scout vehicle or something. Kind of thinking of, what was it, Band of Brothers, was it? Where they actually, in the beginning of the game, you get deployed from a Jeep from it. And I think it was, like, well, you actually control it. It's been so long since I played that game. But, man, there's not been a new Band of Brothers game in God knows how long. Gearbox, what are you doing with that? Anyway. Well, actually, there hasn't really been a World War II game. Hello, Call of Duty World War II. Terrible name, by the way. And no, I didn't do a trailer, because that trailer was good. It was fine. It was okay. But, yeah, anyway, let's get to this game. Let's get off the topic of Call of Duty. Wow, okay, just instantly retreat. Not a bad idea when you just get ambushed quite a bit. But you got ambushed by a guy with 3 units, and that's the only thing he has. So, are you kidding me? You put the medical right next to the Panzer headquarters. You'd even move it back behind the house or something to guard it. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Alright. No, that's fine. That's cool. We have a Panzer IV moving up versus a Sherman. So, yeah. Go Sherman.
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine against all that AT. I'm just like, maybe the Panzer IV got this. Although technically the Sherman is very good against it when it has armor-piercing rounds, and not so good when it has explosive rounds, because that's meant for infantry. So a lot of MG fire, most like, oh my god, wait, do you have a... No, it's Vickers, so it's automatic armor-piercing rounds. Alright, still firing upon it, getting some nice well, no, PL shot bounced off front armor, that sucks. The British have the lighter variety of anti-armor components for the Allies, but hey, you know, at least they can still unlock it, unlike the Soviets, where it's like, only for this unit shall you receive that. Probably should retreat that. That tank is really doing business. Wow, never mind. Comet's like, sup, bitch. For those who don't know, Comet is equivalent to a Panther. So this Panzer IV, well, should be screwed. Well, it definitely is screwed because now it's a Sherman. Deploying smoke because, again, Elite Troops has a smoke Panzer Tactician, which allows it to do that. But unfortunately, he just goes through it and is like, what's up? You still have explosive rounds. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is the time you change, and then you have an ambush waiting. Or you can keep your units over there and just not support your ally. Man, a Panzer Grenadier shot would have been great. Ostwind charging, because that's a great idea. Man, where's that Panzerfaust when you need it? You have munitions, right? I want to make sure you do have yeah, you had enough for a Panzerfaust. Okay. Wanted to make sure before I called someone else out for doing something they shouldn't. Anyway, barely holding this. And he's like, well, if he's going to send his Ostwind over here, I'm just going to send my Centaur at equivalent. Slightly different. This one's a little faster and has a different, like, spread rate. As you can see, Ostwind is like boom, 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 and this one's a lot more auto fire. Yeah, probably not the best idea. This probably if I had to assume, I think this beats the Ostwind. Honestly, it's just the better anti-air gun at pretty much out of it. But that said, even though it may be the best anti-air gun, it's still not, well, an effective tank. It's great for infantry, destroys infantry, but don't expect this to fight any type of tank. Maybe a light tank. Maybe. But I've seen light tanks actually kill it. So, you know, there's that. Oh, boy. Yeah, so I'm just, like, trying to figure out, like, okay. So you have a force here. I like how he also said GG. It's like, alright. But, it's a shame that these guys are... The best way to describe it, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe these guys. Okay, nice maneuvering at the Panzer IV, at least allow it to escape. I'm sorry, you got another Why did you get another Ostwind? I'm just pointing that out because it's like, yes, they have a lot of armor, so let's get armor that only specializes versing infantry. Great idea. I'm sure that'll work very well for you. The half-track would probably be equally effective. Are you seriously charging with a line of... Why are you moving up your support gun? How... I was like, I'm making sure you're not an idiot, right? Are you trying to die? What the... First, I love how he has tank destroyers firing upon this stuff. That's hilarious. Oh, good. One guy has like some common sense. I have no clue what the heck is going on. Can someone explain to me what the hell is going on? Why did he move up his support gun into for Kenwerfer to the front line? This pack gun is literally MVP. It's taking everything out. Fire! Damn it. Well, too bad it's about to die from assault engineers. Ostwind's just chilling on the right. Panther's now deployed. So, you know, hopefully he can turn the tide, even though that's the only Like, he has one other infantry unit. That's the only thing he has going for him, a panther. And there's a comet, so he can fight it. We have a firefly, we have a Cromwell, and a centaur. See, that makes sense, having a centaur, because you have a nice variety. But this, it's not like a centaur is going to come in and, like, turn the tide. There's a firefly and a bunch of other armor. They can hold back a panther just fine. If the firefly wanted to, it could fire missiles. This probably should have pulled back a little sooner. There's the missiles. That was a really good hit. Really good hit. Anyway, showing rear armor. And there it goes. Yeah, so there goes all their armor. GG now for sure. I would say so. I would say so. But, judging by the time, I'm assuming something else is going to happen. So we're going to fast forward it through this point. Alright, so what the fuck did the Axis do to screw themselves up this badly? Well, first off, they ill-coordinated. This was some of the worst coordination I've ever seen for a bunch of players. It's like they can't communicate. They can't figure out what to do. They keep losing their units for stupid reasons, and they're decent level players. Like, what? And it's not like these guys are geniuses. I mean, like no offense, you have a ton of Wolverines. I hate Wolverines. I love Wolverine the movie and sorry, the character, but the Wolverine Logan. But it's like, what? No, you can counter this with Verkenwerfers, but you charged it headlong. Nice idea with the smoke. Just going in and killing everything. Wonderful. And you're rushing in with okay, Commando's just dominating. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's no tactics. There's no nothing. It's just send the blob. Oh my god. At this point, it's like just keep them off the points. Let's just finish this game. Yeah. So what do I have to say about this game? Okay, Maltz, for what you had to do, pretty good on the assault. Like, you had a nice variety, you held your own, you eventually took a side that had 2 players fortifying. Great job. Malone, you are very lucky that you versed no one effective. And then we have, was it, Shittiger, or whatever. Wait. Why is he orange here, but, you know what, I don't care. I really don't. I'm just, like, looking at, like, why is he that color? It doesn't... Anyway, he was pretty good. I liked his comments. At least he came into being effective, and he held his side. There was very rarely, except for that half track, a push over here, which I find incredibly annoying. It's like, you had no recon or anything to find out what he has over here. You could have very easily come over with armor and pushed him out. Okay. Like, there was no coordination at all by these guys. And it's hilarious, because, what, Maltz is at level 12? And he's doing better than this. He has actually a full army component and everything. He's actually able to do decent assaults. There's something wrong. I think Casper was a moron for moving his half-track up. I have no idea why the hell you would do that. IPS, hold on, let me confirm this. Yeah, he was okay. Like, but okay is probably like just the blandest okay. And then Pink Guy was like, I guess, kept getting upset because he was fighting on the right, but I mean, he was okay as well, but I don't know, was he saving up? I mean, like, why would you keep getting lost wins? Seriously. I don't understand that. Just get tanks. What are you trying to save up for? Tiger Ace? Well, you're not going to get that early game. There's no point. Get armor. Effective armor and coordinate. Like, if they're coming through here, it's like, maybe I should pull back. I don't know. This is why you need team coordination. The Allies had it. I mean, they were able to effectively counter the Axis for that specific reason. They had more coordination. So I have no idea what the fuck was going on. And it's not... Anyway, that's game. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Send those replays in, please. And I'll see you guys on the next COH2 replay.